Hi guys, so today I just received some stuff from HSN. I think yesterday. It's a couple of auto deliveries, and I figured, I don't know, I bought that whole big huge haul recently and it has a few thousand views, so I guess people are curious what people buy. I don't know, which is nice. Thank you for all your views on that one from the October show. So HSN's gonna have another craft day coming up in November, where the today's special will be the Anna Griffin Mini Empress that's electric. And people ask if I'm gonna get, I don't know, it's so cute, but we have so many machines, don't we guys? And I've already mentioned that if you guys want, I will do a video of all the different die cutting machines I have that are either manuals, like the little diamond press here, the Gemini Mini, the Sidekick, which is the Sizzix one, which kind of looks like the Cuttlebug one. I don't think I have the Cricket little guy, like that little gold one that Anna Griffin has. I have the Mini Evolution. What else do I have that's mini? I'm not sure. And then moving on, I have the first iteration of the Evolution, which is kind of the same. It looks almost the same, but it was by Epic 6, I think, is the brand that made it. But I think We Are Member Keepers took it over. It's the same machine. And then I have all the Geminis, right? The electronic Geminis. I have the foil press. I have the Empress. I have the original Cuttlebug, which I sold, but I still have Anna Griffin Cuttlebug and the green iteration of that one, so I have 2 Cuttlebugs. I have the Big Shot. I can't even remember right now. I mean, all those. And people have mentioned, yes, please do a video. So I'll try to do a comparison video, and I haven't done it this week because, to be honest, to pull all those different machines out, even though some of them I'm looking at right at them, other ones are kind of put away, is going to be a big undertaking. It's going to be a long video. So my plan is to show you the item and the sizing. I don't think I'm going to use each one because they all cut. They all cut, obviously. But we'll see how I end up doing that. But thank you for asking about it. So today I was just, I have it in my mind, and it's making me kind of block out like what I want to do, because I'm like, oh no. I don't know, I'm dreading that video, guys, even though I want to do it because people are very curious. And then, like I said, Diamond Press is coming out with a larger manual, and then the Mini Empress is electric. I think it depends on the price. I probably get one just to try it out, but I don't know if I'll keep it. The Gemini Go, the electric one, is very tight, and I haven't even used it since I reviewed it because I'm afraid of it, but I am going to try to use it more often because I know a lot of people have it, and I'm sure it's great. Maybe I'll just sit it here on my new table. Oh, this table's working out so well. Anyway, so there are 2 things here, and one of them I do want to try out for you guys today. They're both Crafter's Companion, and I'll tell you the exact pricing because I know a lot of times they say, oh, I don't remember how much I paid for it or whatever, especially with auto ship. So this is the Mythical Layer Stamp Dies from Crafter's Companion auto ship. So whenever they came out a couple months ago, they had brought out their layering dies and layering stamps and dies, and I think the one I tried out for you guys, oh gosh, I don't remember which one. It was the floral set. I know it was about florals, but I don't remember exactly which one in the set. So that was a set of 3, and in the future you're gonna get 2 at a time, and these were $29.95 with $3.50 shipping with some tax, so it was $35.77 for these 2 sets. Now you can go to Crafter's Companion right now, and they sell these in sets like this for like 20 bucks, and then your discount if you have their it depends, from 5 to 20% off. So for me, that'd be $16 a piece. So that's 32 bucks. That's already still more than this. And excuse me, that's because they were on sale for 20 bucks right now. They could be a little more expensive. So, I get them before. Supposedly, Sarah said these won't be on there. She said these won't be available again, and the lady said on HSN, so I don't know. But, she always brings it to her site just a little bit later. But I definitely was looking forward to this one because this is so cute. So we have the Mermaid, and she's kind of a cool mermaid because she has like a look of kind of like old school, but then it's a mermaid. Just it reminds me of more like princess, like Lancelot, like those kind of Renaissance kind of mermaid. It's cute. And then the unicorn. So the unicorn has, obviously it's adorable. It's a unicorn. So today I'm going to try out the mermaid because I think that's amazing. And I don't know how many layers she has. We'll see, right? So, they're not the cheapest thing. The next thing is the foam flower kit auto ship, which I totally forgot about. So when I first signed up for it, I think the kit was like 60 bucks, 50 bucks, maybe with a coupon or something. I think it was 50 bucks. And then, ooh, this might be going back. I don't know. This is the auto ship. It is $19.95, so I guess it's not horribly priced. $3.50 shipping and handling, and then tax. It was $25 even, so 25 bucks for these two items. We have our Primrose, Evening Primrose die set. So it has a few different dies. I think it's 4 dies. Yep. And then they'll have, you know, videos on how to use these and how to make them. And then it has the foam flower paper. So this is the Evening Primrose. It has 7 sheets of white, which I do like because you can color it. 3 sheet, I'm sorry, it's 7 sheets total. What am I reading? 3 sheets of white and 4 of 601C, which is this yellow. So it comes with yellow paper and white paper. I don't know. I had seen, well, I don't remember if they showed the auto delivery. I think they just showed like what the dies were going to be. I'll think about this one. I'm going to put it back in its packaging. And I already have a video also on doing a tutorial on those kind of flowers, so I'll put them at the end and the end cap. I try to be not generous, but like not use those end caps too much, because I know whenever you add it at the end of the video, it covers up some of the pictures that I put in there, and people usually want to see the pictures. So I will add that though. So let's open this guy up and see what colors I'm going to need. So this is, again, Enchanting Mermaid. She's so pretty. So we have 1, 2, 3... Where's 4? 4 and then 5. She has 5 layers, and hopefully this is not going to be a huge mess. What I'm hoping to do is actually make like a card with her on the front, and I want to use maybe like an embossing folder. I don't think I have a wave one though. I have to look at that. I might from the Nautical collection. Either way, we're going to focus on this right now. So on the back it has some colors, but like obviously that's not a skin tone color. I don't even know. I'm gonna have to re-look at my dyes. No, my inks, because for a skin tone color. Anyway, I have all their quick dry inks, and that's supposedly what you're supposed to use for this. So if there's a skin tone color in there, I will find it. And then I'll try to see what I need for these other parts, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I brought out my stamping tool. This is the We Are Mermaid Keepers Precision Press. Not my favorite, and I say that every time, but this is what I have. I do have a couple other ones. I probably should pull out my Tim Holtz one, because everyone says they love it, and mine's still in the packaging. And the first iteration that he had put out. And I even picked up the We Are Mermaid Keepers Precision Press one, the new one with the little holes, even though I reviewed it and I didn't care for it, but I found it at Tuesday Morning for super cheap, and people say they love theirs, not so much for precision, which is funny because it's called Precision Press, but just to repeat, you know, just to keep stamping in pretty much the same spot, like if you're doing a lot of cards or something like that. So, you know. So, okay, I have Midnight, and these are all the quick dry inks. I have Parakeet and Oasis for the tail, basically. And then as far as the pink, I have Fuchsia, which I was like, I've never used this. It's because I use Fuchsia all the time with the water reactive one, so I haven't used this one yet. So let's open that up. I have a piece of paper here, or I did. Where is it? Here it is. This is just Crafter's Companion stamping card. And I'm going to keep it in this corner, tight to the corner. So that way, if I have to move this around, I know I'm going to go right back to that area. Okay, so I just have it moved over there. And supposedly number 1 is the face. Again, so this is what happened with the macaron. Somebody else had told me that it was actually kind of difficult to use it, and they were also doing it upside down. For some reason, the macaron and the other layering, the 3D Sweet Treats stamps that I recently reviewed, for some reason, if you line it up, I guess it ends up stamping upside down, so it looks funky. So that's why the whole time I was like, this doesn't look right. Like, I was just like not happy with it. And then when I stamped it by hand with my own little block, just looking at it, I was able to stamp it better. So I don't know, it just stamps upside down. So I'm gonna put this, again, they all have like this little corner that you're supposed to line up in the same spot of whatever you're using so that you can work that out easier. These are photopolymer stamps, so that's another reason why they cost a little more than just your regular acrylic stamps that they seem to use a lot. And on this, I'm gonna make sure, because this is just the skin, number 1. There's gonna be more on top of her head and then way down, so I'm gonna place this kind of further down just so that I know I'm not gonna mess that up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to run out of space. So supposedly that's kind of on the 3, between 3 and 2, just in that corner. It doesn't really matter because we're gonna eyeball it anyway. Oh, I forgot about the skin color. I picked up Sandstorm just because it's kind of like a tan. It's a little deeper tan, and that's good for me. So I'm gonna put this down here. Let me move this over. I have these colors in front of me. So we're just gonna ink this up. Sorry if that's out of frame. I'm just pushing this on against that. Again, these are the quick drying inks, so supposedly once you stamp it, when you pick it up, you can touch it and it's not gonna do anything. It's not moving, it's not budging. So there it is. Ay, ay, ay. I have these little baby wipes I got from the Dollar Tree that I've been using, but they are still a little bit moist. Actually, it's starting to dry out a little bit, so that's good. I really just want it to wipe, not so much wet the thing, right? So I am gonna use this really quickly. Clean that off. I'll replace this in a minute. So that's our first stamp. Actually, what I was doing before is I was just kind of putting it on the outside here, so I'm not misplacing it until I need to use it again. All right, number 2 is her hair, and that's going to be the fuchsia color. As I'm saying, I can try to line it up in that square again, or I can just hold on to my paper so it doesn't shift and kind of eyeball where this is going to be. I'm sorry if my head gets in the way, I just really need to look at this. It's like right there. So this also does her lips, it looks like. Again, put the paper right back where it belongs. We're gonna get that fuchsia. It might be, oh no! I almost dropped that. Did you see that? That would have been bad. Ooh, this one's really bright, or really all over. Hold on. Let's see some parts I'm missing there. Okay. It might have shifted a little bit. I felt like the paper shifted when I dropped it. We will see. Oh, that's not bad. It's a little bit off kilter. So this is going to stain my stamp immediately. We know that. Look at that. Oh, let me get it from this bottom side. These stick so well because they're photopolymer, but look at this. She's pink now. All right. So there's that. And then we need layer 3, which is the dark blue or whatever it is that you really want to outline. It's going to kind of highlight the hair area and stuff like that. And I guess even her eyes. Ooh, this one has a lot going on. I'd be super careful with this one because there's like some small areas too. Let's see. Okay, sticking to the other side. All right, so this is what I'm gonna use. Midnight. Ooh, Lord. Okay, I have no idea where this, okay. It almost has the same silhouette as the hair, so it's kind of easy to place for that reason. Like in here. But, I'm gonna... Okay. Oh, you guys watched the Ultimate Pro video that I put out for the Ultimate... I guess it's actually called the Ultimate Crafter's Companion, which makes sense, right? Oh, this is the Crafter's Companion. Like, that's what you should have with you. It's your buddy, because it has everything on there. I've had them for at least a decade, and I barely did a video using them. And everybody's comment is, oh, I have one, I haven't used it. The same thing, or I haven't used it in a long time, right? Alright, this one I'm really making sure I'm getting all over there. Ooh. I'm going to show this to you guys because it's a little bit off still, and it's still a little bit off in the same direction, so that probably has to do with me. The way I'm laying it up. Maybe my eyeballs are looking at it in a certain way, and it's not quite right. What layer is that? Are we almost done? Oh, no, we need 2 more layers of a teal and then like a accent to that on her tail. So the next couple layers are going to be the tail. I'm going to put this back on the carrier sheet because it's really big. Ay, ay. So anyway, a lot of times I try out the stamp and I don't do anything with it. So this time I was like, well, let's try and make a card with it. So I'll do that. 3, 4 is odd because it's this part of her tail. It's just that little accent piece that goes like way down here. See, well, this one you're gonna have to line this up anyway because it has nothing to do with the way you lined everything else up, right? I don't really know where this is supposed to go. Like there? Sorry. I'm just kind of eyeballing where I to put it here. It looks like it's kind of in the higher up end there. Oof. How about there? Okay. And this is gonna be the lighter blue, which for me it's Oasis or lighter teal color. Oh, come on. Again, let's line up our paper again, and I'm gonna ink that up. Oopsie. It looks like where I cleaned up, it got on the paper. See, and that one's kind of off. Bummer. Okay. And the last thing is, let me clean off some of this. As I was saying, these wipes are a little bit wetter than I would like. And the last thing is number 5, which is the rest of the tail. And then we're going to cut this out. I'll just use my Junior because it's sitting in front of me, and all you have to do is, you know, use your regular sandwich, which could be all the plates if you wanted. But it's going to be simple, so I'll probably just use magnetic, the hard plastic, the white shim, and the 2 cutting plates. Okay, that looks that looks right. I keep saying things like that, and then it's like way off. Ugh. More like that. Okay. This is going to be Parakeet, which is the deeper teal. There's still another deeper one in this color family. There's 3, and this is the medium and lightest color. Ooh, that one was kind of splotchy. I can tell as I was looking through here. Ooh. Pretty. That's really pretty, don't you think? I mean, obviously I can be a little straighter and all that. Okay. Sorry guys, let me put these colors away. I should have been covering them as I went along. Alright, let me get this out of the way before I mess something more up. I'm just cleaning that off. And again, all we're gonna do, oh, I feel like my hands are gonna, alright. Cutting plate. Here's my magnetic mat that has seen better days. That's what I'm telling you. I don't know. Plastic shim. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna have to actually load it up on this. I'll put the stuff on top in a minute, but I want to be able to see where my die is, and I don't want to. Oh, this will fit right through. Good, perfect. And where's the die? Here it is. Oh, something just fell. What did I drop? Probably nothing important. Alright, here we go. Like I said, I'd like to keep these inside their packaging, so I just barely cut it open like that. And I have some low-tack tape here, which will be great. Ooh, Lord, this thing, be careful. I almost just totally bent it the way I was opening it up. Look at that. It's very susceptible to movement, this one. Alright. So, back in the day, what we used to do with our things that were from, like, what's that company? Creative, Heartfelt Creations. You would take a die and just get a piece of paper, like, who cares? Let's say this was, the piece of paper. And then you would just run it through your machine, right? Put it on there, run it through your machine. So the next time, this will be cut out, right? But your die is still on there. So you would tape the die down, and you would flip it back a little bit, and then you'd have an opening, right? You have an aperture of the shape. And then you would line that up with the shape that you just stamped, and then lay the die back down, and then run it through, and you knew exactly where it was going to cut. So that was always a good tip. That was back in the day when, you know, the stamps were not see-through and all these other different things. You had to work it out. But for this one, I'm just going to eyeball it. But again, if you really want to know where it's going to cut, because I have a feeling this is going to cut kind of funny, do that little trick I just told you guys about. And actually, I'm going to cut a little bit of this off, or most of it, because I do need to move it over. It's so close to the edge. I need to move it over on my platform here. Okay, so that's just a little trick you can do, and that's what we used to do. It's just an extra step. And then you just keep it all together, that little aperture you made, so you can use it for the next time and the next time and the next time, because nothing ever happens to it. It just stays on there. Okay, I'm trying to see about the tail, her head. I can see a lot of white space right here, but not so much there. Ugh, okay. I'll put one more piece just in case. Okay, and you already saw me make the sandwich, so basically I'm going to stick, I have the cutting edge down into this plate, and then everything I put together over here, which is the cutting plate, the metal magnetic shim, and the plastic shim, I'm going to put on top. Okay, and then I'm gonna run this through, and is this plugged in? Supposedly I had left it plugged in because yes, because that's my new thing. It's right in front of me here. Everything's plugged in. I love my workbench table. You guys have been having a great time with it. I did rearrange some things on top, of course, but you know. All right, so let me run this through. And we're almost done here. I guess if I really wanted to, I could just reverse it so I don't have to grab it from the back of the table. But that would be, you know, a little extra step. Okay, it doesn't look like it moved. Sometimes that low-tack tape is actually very tacky. It's not as low-tack as you think. Oh, so let me show you. So this is what I'm saying. So it'd be something like this. And you would just flip this open. Look for your little image that you stamped on your new paper. Let's just say that's it. And you go like this. And then you would be able to see exactly where it's going to cut. And if you're happy with that, which is obviously way crooked, you would lay it back down and then go ahead and run it through your machine. And then it would cut the one underneath. So as you can see, there's a lot of white here and not so much, so I guess because it's such a long cutting tool too, I could have probably shimmied this over just a little bit here and it was perfect up here. Look at this. All right, so let me find a embossing folder that maybe work out for this, and we'll try to make like a card from. Okay, so this is not like me to know where things are. I was like, oh, let me go look at my nautical folders. And it's all together because now I know where a lot of things are, especially since this cleanup. Keep an eye out for a destash video this weekend, hopefully a gal on here. So wait till the weekend so she can see it too. And so that's what I'm gonna do. I have so many things, it's just a lot of stuff. So, all right, 3D folder. I cut a little piece of paper, and I wish I had a water one. I think that'd be cute, but I have this one, and I'm like, well, why not? It does have a really big Nautilus on there, though, but that's okay. So I'm going to put this on here. It's 3D. It's the same on the other side of this paper, so I don't really care. But if you want it to be the image up on the top of your paper, and there's, you know, white on the other side. What's weird about these is that the name, Signature Collection, is on the back. You would think that would be on the front. This is on the back, okay? So what this is going to do is push up into this area. Let me just make sure it's kind of straight. I don't think it matters because obviously it's like an array of different things, but... And where do I want this? Maybe I want it over here in this corner. The Nautilus. So it kind of shows behind her. And what I understand for these, which I haven't run through here before, I don't think, is you just need a cutting plate and you need the white plate. Let's try it and see what happens, because supposedly that's what I heard. I didn't want to go. I had to give it a push. So yeah, you can't get tighter than that. Or you don't want to get tighter than that, should I say. But it didn't do anything. How is it so tight and it didn't do anything? That is too funny. Alright, well, let's try it again with, this time I'll do the 2 cutting plates. I haven't tried that, and I was watching a video this week with Leanne, and she did it this way, right? With just the plastic plate and this. And it didn't even want to go through, but let's see what happens. I feel like that's too light. No. It's not even taking it. I should show you guys what's happening here. It took the plates in. I don't know what this is doing. It took the top plate, it left the bottom plate, and it left this thing sticking out. Let's try it again. Oh, now it's just like stuck. Okay, I'm gonna have to mess with this. I should, oh, I can't show you. Well, I will. Let me take this off the thing and I'll show you what it started taking the plates. It left this, it started shoving this out. Now I have a plate stuck here, I have this thing here, and I have the top plate hanging out the back. I'm gonna mess with this until I can get it taken out, and we'll see what happened. Okay guys, so what I had to do was forcefully pull this out the front, because what happened is it kind of had it like this, and the machine will not let you pull anything out the back. It was crazy. I even turned it off, I turned it back on, I tried reversing. So I was finally able to get this one out basically, and then it started working. It started just spitting it out, so. Okay, I just consulted the manual, and we have cutting plate. We have magnetic shim, it said. We have the 3D embossing folder. Now this is different from the 2D embossing folder. And then your plastic, the white shim. Let's try it again. That sounds better. That was fun. I'm like, oh no, how am I supposed to get this taken care of if it wouldn't come out? Now this looks right. There we go. All right, cute. Oopsie. What am I doing? Trying to put this 3D embossing folder away where the cutting plates go. Okay. What I wanted to do with this one was just kind of put some color on it. Let me think. It's a lot of color, but I was going to use the Midnight. See what happens. This one looks like I put blue on this before. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty dry, so it's not even putting color out. So let me get a little bit closer. Now, oh, you know what? I don't want to use these guys. This is the quick dry ink. And I want to do a little soft, you know, inking here. So let's get our Harmony Water Reactive ink. And people ask me if I can do a video on different inks or how to use them or why you would use them. And I'm not like the pro on that, but I do know enough about Crafters Companion inks about that. So I will keep that in mind. So I'm just going to get some color and kind of start off the side and just coming in here. And I'm probably going to go into the middle because I do want what I want this to do is basically accent. I'm not pushing it really hard, right? Because then your whole paper will turn blue. I'm barely kind of bringing this in here. I want people to see those pretty shells. And I'm just going to very lightly go into the middle. I have to sneeze. Excuse me. Usually I turn off the thing, but it was going to be a little late. So I'm barely going over the top. Okay, so it just kind of accentuates all that kind of stuff. Again, a little more on the edges. And that, again, is the Harmony Water Reactive dye as opposed to the Midnight in the quick dry ink. So, I was going to clean this area up. Well, for right now, they can be there. I'm going to take some pop dotting and probably pop dot her up on here somehow. So she's up a little bit puffier, you know, up on top. And then this set has different things. It has like bubbles, you can do extra. It has like fern kind of seaweed type stuff, which is cute. You have your little shells and starfish. It says hope your day goes swimmingly, and then there's be a mermaid and make waves, and there's hi gorgeous. Really cute stuff. So what I'm going to do again is just take some dimensional adhesive, pop her up, and I'll probably stamp this on a little piece of card that kind of coordinates, that kind of comes in here, and I'll probably use some 3D glue gel to stick it down. But I just want to share with you the stamp sets that came with this month's auto delivery, which I think are really pretty. And thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, please leave them here, and keep an eye out for something you might want to click on the end caps there. And I will see you guys at the next one. All right, bye now.